Are you ready to start working smarter, not harder? I know firsthand that as our businesses grow, so do our to-do lists. But the key to sustainable growth isn't about doing more, it's about doing less of what doesn't matter and focusing on what does. In today's episode, we're going to talk about streamlining your processes so you can free up more time, energy, and headspace for what's most important, your next level business growth.
Hey, amazing visionaries. Welcome to the Fuel Your Fantabulousness podcast. It's your go to space for business growth, brand protection, and total wellness. I'm Tanya Fisher, attorney, business mentor, and wellness advocate. Here, we align ambition and self care. I share actionable tips, strategies, and resources to help you level up your business, protect your brand, and thrive in every area of life. Let's dive into today's episode.
All right. Hello, hello, hello. Today we are tackling, I will say, a big topic because so many of you all have actually been asking about this. We talk about this a lot when we get together, just talking about what's going on in our businesses. We talk about organization and systems, okay? As your business grows, so do the demands on your time. And it can be very overwhelming, all right, to try and keep everything in order. It's just things are now a lot more, maybe larger, more things are coming in, and maybe the systems that you had before were simple systems that served you well, but now as you are growing or have grown, you need a little bit more robust systems. You need to be a little bit more organized. You need things that are able to handle the data that you are bringing in, okay, and systems to analyze that data to make sure that you continue to grow things that help you be able to do the things that you have a zone of genius in, so this could be not doing some of the admin work, I'll say. Okay. So some of the daily operations at this point, maybe you need to get more robust, more advanced systems. This could even go to like your email marketing services, right? You might need to do a little bit more with automation. So what you may have had before, even if it was like a free service that gave you what, one automation or something, now you need to have like 20 automations or whatever you need. If you're doing courses or trainings or the like, you need something that's going to be able to handle multiple courses. Or if in the beginning you had a community and the first tier only allowed 1,000 students or members. Now maybe you're up to 2,500, 5,000, right? That so you're going to need to level up your systems just like you need to level up to that next tier. It's the same thing. You need to level up your system. So I want you to, go from overwhelmed to organized, right? That's the title, and get those systems that really support your growth. The good news with all of this is to know that you don't have to do it all alone. You don't have to do it all at once either. And whatever the case is, you don't have to stay overwhelmed, okay, with the thought of it or even the process of upgrading, up leveling your systems. So let's talk about today some simple systems you can implement to bring more structure, more ease, more flow to your business, okay? And trust me, these simple systems, they are must-haves. The can't ignore if you're thinking about maintaining balance and reducing stress. as you grow, right? Because I'm always talking about making sure as you grow and the things that you bring to your business and in your business is always aligning with you prioritizing your well being, your wellness, your health. Okay. All right. Again, because we might try and stretch out those systems that we had when we first started out. Everything, everybody, we're leveling up ourselves, our businesses leveled up, our clients, we've leveled up, and we're definitely leveling up our systems. So as you grow, you need systems that support that growth. What worked before, like flying by the seat of your pants before, and that might have worked in the early stages. Nope, not now. It's time to get organized. It's time to streamline. Okay. Get it out of your head that, well, let me try and, extend this. Like I just said, stretch it out. Nope, 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 nope. All right. Let me tell you, it will make a world of a difference where you up level your systems to where you are as well. So even these three areas I'm about to give you, simple, 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 simple ones will make a world of a difference. All right. First one, if you have clients, even if you don't have clients, your customers, just how people, visitors to your website, when people first interact with you, like you have to have some type of onboarding system. And you think about the journey that visitor to your website, that client is someone that's coming into your community. What is the journey that they are taking and going through? So, and I know, when you hear client onboarding systems, you're thinking of this robust, like, okay, welcome to this. This is how you navigate this and that. Again, it could be as simple as making sure that your website is clear enough to know where to go next. That could be making sure that you have updated navigation labels, okay? Not saying, I am saying if you need to make sure you have a very robust client onboarding system. But that's the tiniest thing you think of, okay? And if you're trying to get more um, emails or information, okay? Maybe before you just had, hey, join my email list and just you needed the email. Now you're growing, you want to be a little bit more personal. Maybe you want to get a little bit more information so you can really serve those who join your newsletter. And then you ask for the first name. Okay. Talking real simple here. We're not, again, as I say this, like, I don't want you to get overwhelmed. There are little things that you can do, and then there are larger things depending on your particular business that, yeah, you need to do as well, besides, making sure the labels on your website or whatever are clear, but you might need a more robust system. So, going back to client onboarding system. So, doesn't matter. You're working one client or 10,000 customers. You want to have a streamlined onboarding navigation journey, some type of system that ensures that every client, customer, visitor has the same smooth experience when they are engaging with you. Again, depends on your services, your products, your business model, and the like, but smooth experience, whatever it is when they're interacting with you. And I'm going to tell you what the smooth experience really needs to be. Your payment systems do not make it hard for people to pay you. That is number one. All right. Especially now, probably as you're growing, you probably um raise your prices, right? We'll talk about that. Right? Yes. Again, we'll talk about that. But you want to make sure that if people are trying to pay you, that you have a way for them to pay you, right? And you are able to maybe take payments different ways as well, meeting the client where they are. So that is a smooth system to definitely make sure you have a very smooth experience. Let that be one of the top, okay? Um, and again, going on and on about the different systems, this could really be as simple as maybe creating a welcome email template or something, and not saying one of those 3-day welcome sequences or 5-day welcome sequences. I have seen somebody send me emails for 10 days welcoming me. At some point, I was like, okay, I get it. Sorry, I got on your list. You can send one email. Hey, thanks for being on my list. It's great. You can say what you're all about, or it would be nice to introduce yourself. But then after that, you can do that in one email really quick. Send them somewhere else to like an about page or whatever without sending them a 5-page email or 5 days of email. All right. Do it however you like. I am not an email marketing expert at all. Anyone who's been on my list for a while can tell you, yeah, that is not my thing. But I have learned about not sending anyone a 20-day welcome sequence. So don't think about it that way. We're keeping things simple, simple. We have other things to do. Okay. So it could be as simple as creating a welcome email template, outlining your process, or just again automating payments or contacts. Okay. All right. That payment thing. I'm going to keep talking about that. Another thing you need to do with your systems, so important. Time management systems, time management, productivity, time management. All right. That leads to your productivity. Do some time blocking, have some calendar tools, task management apps, all of those things. They're your best friends, okay? Definitely, if you are in an industry that they're filing deadlines and the things, a lot of, for our business in general, we have to file things. So you want to have some type of system too that alerts you to deadlines and the like, okay? So you're going to create a system to organize your daily, your weekly, your monthly task, okay? Yes, quarterly, yearly, all of that good stuff, but specifically your daily, weekly, and monthly, all right? Know what's going on in your life and in your business. Take care of that. Not every 5 seconds that's going on in your life. Don't waste your time creating calendar entries. We're about action, okay? But make sure that you have systems that organize how you are spending your time, as well as those that will alert you to say it's time for something that's due. Okay. So get those systems that help you stay on track and focused on the things that matter, and also those systems that make sure you get everything done when needed. All right. And I know I talked about payment systems for your clients and the like earlier, but let's talk about financial systems in general, okay? As your business grows, keeping track of your finances becomes more important than ever, okay? You're seeing that money come in, that profit come in, not just revenue, because, if I haven't said it, let me talk to you. Up leveling that next level, doesn't mean revenue. Okay. And some of you all can say, yes, you're a witness to it, right? You are making those 6 figures, even close to 7 figures, right? That revenue is coming in. What's up with your expenses? So you got a lot of revenue coming in, but you got a lot of expenses going out. So where's that profit, right? You're making the money, when they talk about, all right, you making 10-figure months, but you're spending 9 figures. You just brought in $1,000. All right. You are not at that 6-figure 10K month, whatever thing you may be thinking of. Nope, dial it back. So when you are thinking about that next level, or you're hearing, me, I always talk about my 2, my 4, my 6, my 8-figure people. But in that, what I'm saying, also think about like knowing your finances, knowing the difference between revenue and profit. So the money that's coming in, but we're talking about the money that is staying in. Okay. And we want to work on that money that's staying in. Sometimes, again, in the beginning and even that next level stage, a lot more money pours out than comes in. And that's okay. You're growing and you're learning. Me too, me too, me too. And so we're learning how to do things so that that money stays in. And the things that I'm always talking about and telling you are ways that we can keep that money to stay in when we're making it instead of doling it right back out. All right. So financial systems very important. Again, because more things are coming in, or you have to spend money on, I'm saying more things. More money is coming in. One, I should say, not things, but things are coming into your business. As far as maybe you need to upgrade your technology, spend some money too as you grow to keep up with the growth in your business, where your clients, your customers, your audience, and community are. So you have to keep track of those finances, what's coming in, what's going out, all of the like, and even simple accounting systems. So before, maybe you just had an Excel sheet and that's all you needed, Google Sheets, whatever. Fine, spreadsheet. Maybe now you need to level up to an accounting software. Mostly, I would also say, get a software tool or hire a bookkeeper. All right. If you're bringing in a lot of money, find an accountant always, but you may also additionally need a bookkeeper. And at the very least, as you grow, I'm going to say I would lean more toward, making sure you have a software tool as well. And that could save you time and headaches, right? As things go on, and definitely save you money. All right. So those are some things to think about. Here are my action tips for this talk. All right. So how are you going to start building the systems today? Right? Right after this, after you listen to this, if not doing it while you're listening to me. What I want you to do is, at the very least, you're going to create a client onboarding checklist, and you're going to include all the steps from initial contact to like what you want them to do. Think of it, for those of you all who have clients and then there's a project that they're doing, like project completion. I want the rest of you all to think of, all right, if they come visit your website, what do you want them to do next? If you have a service, they come in, what are all the steps that they take once they engage with you to until the service is completed? Okay. So just depends on what you're doing. Say if you have fitness classes, you want to make sure that one, they know what classes to choose from, where to pay, when to show up, what forms they need to fill out, waivers and the like, releases and things like that. Is it a membership? Do they know when the payments are coming out? Can they figure out where to make payments, how to schedule their classes and the like? What happens if they don't show up, and things like that? Can their membership be transferred? I can go on and on. You see this. Remember, I was a fitness business coach. But whatever the system is, you're trying to get them to take a class. Just write down, all right, they see my website, they can see what classes to choose, the choosing of the classes, they pay me, they come to class, the end. All right. So for something like that, just include all the steps from just that initial contact where they're seeing what you're offering, and then they're engaging and maybe providing their information and then payment. What's the journey? What are your customers currently going through? Not what you want them to go through, because right now you're just assessing what's going on. Do your checklist now for what's happening. All right. And look at that system. And then from there, you can see where you need to grow. If there's anything, as you hear me say all the time, that you need to keep, tweak, or trash. All right. But right now, just create that list if you don't have it already. Another thing is you're going to try time blocking. I was like, what is this time blocking? What are they talking about? Things you're probably already doing. It was just something I was already doing. You're going to dedicate specific hours of your day to certain types of tasks, like maybe admin tasks, in my accountability group, we have admin days. We talk about, well, what are your admin days? And you're like, this is my admin days. This is the day of the week, or these are the days in the calendar of the month that I'm going to do admin. So it's things like that. So, you just dedicate and block off specific hours of your day for task, admin, creative work, client meetings, whatever the case. Okay. And then you are going to create systems, make sure that these systems that maybe you already have are growing with you, are able to handle the information you need to put in, the information you need to extract at the level you're at. So you set up just as simple, but effective financial tracking. Again, even basic spreadsheets to track your income and expenses can help you to stay organized, but do look into some software, okay? And depends on where you're at, what you're doing. If you need to hire even a bookkeeper, you have an accountant, but make sure that you have a system to track your finances. All right. So coming to close and end of this pep talk. All right, my amazing people, come on. We're going to get organized. All right. Getting organized and setting up systems isn't just about reducing stress, but it is an amazing stress reducer. It's about creating space for growth. The more structure that you have, the more freedom you'll feel. All right. And then that freedom goes beyond just having that freedom to take on new clients, projects, and opportunities, but that freedom for whatever you want to do, like why you created your business. A lot of people are like, I want a time freedom, a freedom business, but freedom to do whatever the heck you want to do and not be stressed and overwhelmed and doing all the things. That's what you want to think about. So the more structure you have, the more freedom you'll feel to take on new and next level clients. Yes, I'm saying that. Projects and those opportunities. And then the time for you. Okay. The time for you. Know that you've got this. And always, 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 you are doing amazing. You're doing amazing work. You are creating infinite impact. Just extraordinary. You all the time. All right. Now, if you want more tips on creating systems that support your business, you're going to make sure to join my newsletter, where, of course, I share just insights and advice to help you stay organized and thrive in your business, and always prioritizing your wellness and health as you build and grow your business. Okay. I am wishing you optimal success as well as optimal health. Please subscribe. You want even more tips, tools, training, and everything. You're going to look into joining the CYA Cafe membership. TanyaFisher.com is the website. TanyaFisher.com/newsletter for that newsletter I was mentioning. TanyaFisher.com/CYA Cafe to find out more about the community and learning space. And after you do all that, and always, whenever you're doing anything, treat yourself well. All right. We'll chat soon.